right. Think we're all set. Sorry, Raven. You had to leave. Let's see. Does that look good? Secret person says hello. Yo, what up, secret person? Nice to meet you. Thank you for tuning in. Let me know if you can hear me all right. If the background music is a little too loud or whatever. Yeah, my cats chewed up my mic. This little fuzzy thing that goes on top of mics, as you all know. And they chewed it up. So I hope this audio is nice and clear. It should be fine though. We're just getting warmed up. I'm gonna get into it right now. So yeah, let me know if the audio's all right. But yeah, so today we have an exciting live stream. One, I'm going to draw, as always, as you all know. I do these live Black Book sessions with you. If you're drawing, if you're somewhere close by, pen and paper, I encourage you to join with me, have a Black Book session with me. Let's get into some drawing. And two, it's exciting because a viewer, actually from Instagram, sent me a little gift. So it's nice. It's a nice little treat in return. I feel like, you know, usually as a creator, I'm always creating things and giving them out to you for free. And this time a viewer reached out to me and sent me something. So I want to open this live on the stream. So we're going to get into that. So yeah, once again, just let me know if the audio's fine. Other than that, we're good to go. I think this frame's all right. Kind of want to straighten it out a little. Let's see. I don't want to waste too much time either. Let me straighten it out just a little bit, tweak the camera a little bit, and we're gonna open this. I'm excited to open this. Big shout out to EBK Geo on Instagram. Thank you for sending me this, and we're gonna open this up right now. Let me just fix the camera, just one sec. I want to straighten it out a little. Does that look all right? I think that'll be all right. That's probably gonna be the best we're gonna get it. Yeah, as long as you can see me and hear me okay, this is all good. And I'm doing the live streams. I do these live streams all by myself, obviously self-operated. Setting up the camera, getting up the chat, putting on background noise, all this. So just bear with me a little bit. Can we skip this ad? Gotta love YouTube. Gotta love the ads. That looks fine, I think. I think that frame is fine. Is it like slanted? I feel like it's like a little slanted. I don't know if it's just me though. Oh, this is bothering me, but I want to get into it anyway. So, this looks fine if you can hear me fine. Then I think we'll just roll with it. I'm pretty sure it's fine. If it was horrible, if it was bad, someone would have said something by now. Alright, I'm getting too over obsessed with this. Alright, so EBK Geo sent me a gift. This is the first time I received a gift from a viewer, from a subscriber, from a fan, from a friend. So I wanted to open it on camera, on live stream with you all. Alright, so let's do it. Thank you for sending me this, by the way. It really feels like, I don't know, building a community, getting friends all over the world. I should probably open this with a blade. But yeah, if you're new to the live stream, welcome. What I'm gonna do is draw, and all you gotta do to enter my free art giveaway is just comment in the chat. Just say what's up, say whatever you like to, hopefully something positive, and that'll enter you into the raffle. So what I do, is I do one on Instagram and on YouTube. That way, both of my, I guess, follower bases on both those platforms get a chance to win. Damn, this is looking dope. Okay, so see if there's anything else in here. Oh, we got a sticker, I think. Ooh, nice. This is dope. We got a, oh, dude, I love this. We got a handmade, I love handmade stickers. Like, in the graph game, a lot of writers will mass produce their stickers, as, as you can see, like some of them here. And that's totally fine. That's awesome. But to get, what's up, Beast Boy? I think Beast Boy wants to join. But to get a handheld sticker, that hits different. That hits a little bit more, it feels a little more special. It's obviously like more like genuine. This person took the time to sit down, draw, get a sticker, cut it all out for me, and he actually bombed, or he did a throwy of my name. He wrote Ivan, I-V-A-N, Dub G, we got the money sign, nice little halo on top. Thank you for that. This is, oh man, I don't have any more room. I'll probably throw this in my black book, or I'll start another sticker board. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do. If I should start, I was gonna start another sticker board anyway. So this will be like the first sticker that goes up there. This is dope. I actually really like this. I wish I had a new sticker board up there now so I could throw this up. This is tight. Dang, he did the highlights and everything. And I could tell he did it with a like a whiteout marker or something of the sort. I could see all the texture in it. It's the same way. When I use those type of markers, it just builds up like that. This is dope though. Thanks so much for this, EBKGO. See, nope, nothing else in here. All right, it's the moment of truth. Chris F says, yo, what's up, man? I have to go to sleep, but it was cool to see ya. Yo, for sure. Thank you for tuning in, Chris F. I know it's late for a lot of us in the States, on the west coast of California. Yeah, it's 10 p.m. over here my time right now. So I know it's late. I'm sorry for that. I work a 9 to 5, so I try to go live and create content as much as I could. But thank you for tuning in. And I know I have viewers from all around the world tuning in, so I feel like in different time zones it might be appropriate for them. And you could always tune in tomorrow to watch this live stream. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Have a good night, Chris F. All right, so moment of truth. We're gonna flip this around and we're gonna look at this. I think it's gonna go this way. I'm not sure. All right, let's see this. I'm gonna look at it. Yo, this is dope. This is actually really clean. Happy New Year's 2023. The Walking Giant did a hello, my name is sticker. GOEBK. You got Throwy down here. GOEBK. Ivan Dub G. Yo, this is sick. This is actually really cool. I'm gonna get it up close for y'all so you can see. Oh, so hopefully I can get that glare to go away. Yeah. Man, thank you. This is dope. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much like dope art from all my friends, and I gotta find a place to hang all this up. But I will find a place. Thank you for this. This is actually really cool. This is a straight up glass case. I really like this. I've seen, I'm friends with Gio, and I've seen a lot of his work online. And I have to say, this is probably one of the more better pieces I've seen, which makes me feel great because I'm like, I could tell he really put effort. I really like this right here. How he's got his capital I is nice and simple and fresh, but I like that zigzag in the middle. I actually really like that. I might even steal that. The V, love it. Nice and simple, kind of diamond shaped, very strong. Um, A, capital A, nice and fresh. And the N, I like that. I like that a lot, actually. I like that he did a diamond background, too. Not a lot of people do that. I haven't really seen a lot of people do that. That's unique. It's different. It gives it some character, some flow, and it also like encompasses and like centers the whole piece. So I like that. The color combo is good. Yellow Dub G with purple. Those are exact complementary colors, like the Lakers. That's why they use it. And the purple with the pinks and reds are harmonious because they're sort of monochromatic in the sense that they all fall along the red, pink, purple spectrum. So this is a dope piece, and you got tags on the sides, balance it out. I like it. This is dope, man. Thank you, Gia. This is so tight. The fact that someone out there in the world took the time to draw a sticker for me, cut it out die cut style, go buy a frame, sit down, do a piece, frame it, package it, mail it to me. That just means a lot. Thank you, man. That's awesome. This is a good frame too. I keep looking at the frame like it's like sturdy. But yeah, thank you for that. That's cool. All right. Um, so as I said earlier, I'm gonna put this somewhere safe. So as I said earlier, these are live Black Book sessions that I do. Um, the purpose of these is to not only obviously for me to create, experiment, practice, sketch, and all that, but it's also a chance for you, the viewers, to win a free piece of mine. I always say that, you know, if I'm gonna sketch and draw, what's the point of having it locked in my black book in my apartment where no one could see it? I'd rather have my art out there in the world. Um, so if you like, all you got to do to enter these free raffle, free art giveaways is drop a comment in the chat. Anything works. Fire emojis. You could just say hi. You could say hello. Whatever you want to do. You can ask me a question. As long as you say something in the chat, I get to go back, look at the chat, write all the names down, and actually my studio assistants will pick your name, my cats. If you want to see my latest live stream where Inosuke chose a winner with his paw, you could hit my channel, see the previous live stream, and see that there. But without further ado, I'm going to set you guys up on the overhead tripod, and we're going to start drawing. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. All right. Acid Riot, says Dab. Nice. Love it. What up, Acid Riot? Where are you tuning in from, bro? So this is right here. Okay. Let's get you set up. And get all my markers out. That's funny, now this tripod is blocking the way a little bit. Get this out. A few Sharpies. And that should be good. Jacob Prott says, yo, what's up, man? What up, Jacob? All right, give me a quick second. It might take a few seconds just to set this up. But without further ado, we should be gone. What up, Alberta, Canada? Dang, you see, that's what's up, dude. That's so cool. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for tuning in. Yeah, if you guys could let me know if the audio's good. I just want to make sure. But we should be good. Yo, DJ Puff the Third says Henlo's, dude. Awesome. Henlo's back to you, man. It sounds great. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so let me set you guys up on this tripod. Let's get to sketching. It's funny, I'm like talking to you through the tripod. But yeah, I guess before you won't see my face for the rest of the stream. Thank you all for tuning in. And I'm like speaking through the tripod. I could see it in the chat, in the playback. Thank you all for tuning in. If you're liking my videos, please hit that like button, drop a comment, and subscribe. That goes a long way for me as a creator. And follow me on all social media. I'm on all major platforms at The Walking Giant. But yeah, all right, let's hook you up on the overhead now. Alrighty. And how does... How does that look? That's Inosuke right there. Let's see. Or you know what? That's upside down, isn't it? That is. Let me rotate this. Yeah, someone's upset. Yeah. Oh, he's just a talker, man. You can hear him in the background. You're gonna hear him in the background of the stream all day. That's better. I was like, why does that look so weird? Okay. I'm gonna get this nice and centered for y'all. And we are gonna jump into this. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. DJ Puff the Third, what's up? San One, Angry Kitty, oh yeah. Yup, he is, man, he has a temper. That's funny, Inosuke's like, we call him the bad boy of the group just because he's such a little troublemaker. Oh, that made it worse, actually. Want to get this nice and straight. Did that fix it or make it worse? And that made it worse. Okay. That's almost there. Let's see, I got all my markers right here. Oh, that's funny. So this is my, oh man. Well, I don't want to, let me cover that up. I got my ticket right here from Atlanta. Want me to appear in court? It's so lame. We're dropping some merch pretty soon, so if you guys want to support, help me pay off this ticket, that'd be great. Yeah, I gotta handle that. I think that's all right. I mean, yeah, that'll do. Thank you, DJ Puff the Third. I like that. Thank you for the support. Actually, yeah, that will do. Dang, what I really want, and I don't know if this is a stretch, but I really want to bring the camera closer. Alright, just bear with me here really quick. Gonna see if I could bring this just a little bit closer. That way you aren't so distant from the page. You could actually see kind of like what's going on. Ah, yeah, I think that's better. What do y'all think? Is that better? All right. think I like that. Yeah, definitely better. Thank you, San One. Yeah, that got you guys a lot closer. I feel that, you could see some more definition, a little more details in what I'm about to do. Love your King Spray vids. Yo, thank you, Acid Riot. Yeah, we have, I was actually trying to, if I could plug this in now, if anyone out there knows how to live stream VR games into YouTube, please contact me and, please help me. I actually spent all day today. This was supposed to be a VR graffiti live stream straight onto YouTube, but I could not figure it out for the life of me. I spent like 3 hours, 4 hours trying all these different ways. It didn't work. I know how to live stream into Twitch. I do that all the time. I used to do that all the time. But a lot of my bigger fan base, all of you lovely people, are on YouTube. So I was trying to live stream VR graffiti onto YouTube, and I just couldn't figure it out. Again, Twitch, I know how to do it. I could do it all myself. But YouTube, I could get it all set up, but I can't get YouTube to do like a screen capture. It always wants to use a web camera, and that's not the best way to capture the gameplay. So um, yeah, if anyone has any ideas, hit me up, DM me on Instagram. Yeah, but I think without further ado, I think we're ready for this drawing live stream. DJ Puff the Third says, yeah, I've seen some of them on King Spray. DJ Puff the Third also says, I watch Twitch a lot, to be honest. What's your Twitch? Acid Riot says, what's your Twitch? My Twitch is The Walking Giant. That is my name on all major social media platforms. You can catch me on there. Yeah, I used to live stream my VR graffiti videos, but I wasn't getting as many views. People weren't tuning in as much because most of my fan base is on YouTube. So I transitioned, and I'm trying to do live VR graffiti videos on YouTube. But yeah, again, there's some challenges. So for right now, I'm creating live RL Black Book pieces for you all. All right, yeah, I think this is cool right here. All right, so let's start sketching. Got my pencil, got my eraser. I think I really just want to have fun with this one. And freestyle it, see where it goes. I always freestyle my pieces, even the VR stuff, it was all freestyle. I just have more fun that way. Although I do like when I do have a good sketch that I really like, I will. I'm trying to like take that to a wall because I never actually really done that. So trying to get more into like that graffiti writer process. DJ Puff the Third says I've used King Spray myself in the last couple of years. Oh heck yeah, dope. How are you liking it? Yeah, King Spray is a dope game. That's why, like, honestly, I wanted to play it today because, I have work and I was like, well, shoot, now that I'm off work, I want to do some graph. Couldn't go out to a yard or anything today. And it kind of sucked. It just sucked that I couldn't get it working on YouTube. I want to do it straight across. But yeah, if anyone has any questions, feel free to ask. I'm an open book. If you want to know anything about my process, anything about me personally as an artist, yeah, feel free to ask. And if you, I mentioned earlier, if you got a pen and paper close by, somewhere close by, I invite you all to sketch with me, hang out with me, draw, let's have some fun. I think I'm going to extend this out a little bit more. It's funny, I don't think a lot of people realize the importance of sketching. I even uh, lost sight of the value in it because I just love painting. So I was always like, I don't want to sketch. Like, I'd rather just go paint. And I know what to do. I just want to go paint. Why waste time drawing? It's not the same. It's this and that. But no, sketching is really important. Since I've been sketching more, I've noticed that when I step up to a wall, I have more confidence now. Like before, it was kind of like, I'm all excited. I finally get to the wall, have all my paint, it's buffed, it's ready to go. I'm like, all right, it's go time. Now's the time to perform. Now's the time to shine. Um, I would kind of freeze up and choke and like, oh snap, kind of like forget like, oh shoot, where do my lines go again? Like, shoot, how do I do this? Like, I know what I want to do, but I'm not sure how to do it. Um, so yeah, now that I've been sketching, it's like the confidence is always there now when I step up to a wall. At least as of lately. DJ Puff the Third says it was really good. Certainly kept my skills up and helped me with my RT works last year. Oh, nice, nice. Heck yeah, yeah. Kingsbury it's a dope. I call it like a graffiti simulation. It really immerses you in the experience of what it feels like to do graffiti, to do spray can art. You have all these different levels and environments. I think it's cool. I think it's a great way for artists to get creative, practice the letters, practice do sort of like a test piece, um, without having to waste money and go through all the hassle of painting in real life. So as artists too, it helps to save money. It's very cost effective. Um, but I always love real life graph as well. I'll always say, hey, use King Spray to practice as much as possible, obviously. But hey, whenever you can, go hit a real wall. Go paint in real life. There's something about really holding a spray can and pressing down a cap that the game just can't do, just can't satisfy. It's like it's like playing a video game of eating food and actually eating food. Which would you rather do? All right, nice little simple eye. I kind of want to like do a little repetition of form right here. I don't like that actually. DJ Puff the Third says, I have osteoarthritis, so I can't do sketches really. Yeah, sadly the venue closed. I was lucky to find it. Oh man. What is RT? DJ Puff the Third. I gotta be honest, I didn't know what that meant, so or maybe I do know what it means, I'm just not familiar with that abbreviation. But yeah, what does that mean? And we're gonna start the V. It's so funny to see the evolution of my style because I feel like I try it all and I've definitely dabbled with so many styles, more than I like am proud to admit. But if I go back and look at all my previous work, it's like you could see like all the style phases that I went through. And now like I just like simple styles, like simple with a little bit of style. really getting into like funk styles too. A little funk, you know, because I used to have like a really evil style. Like I really like that whole like evil look. But now I've really dumbed it down into like a simple, friendly style. You know, before I used to like to paint where like, you know, you look like it would cut you if you touched it. Now I like to make my letters kind of like more fun, more friendly, and just a lot more simple. I think like approachable, if that makes sense. I want to even oh, real time. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was pretty good. Certainly kept my skills up and helped me with my real time works. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, I feel you. That's exactly uh yeah, what I was saying. Yep. There's the you hear it from someone else. Yeah, I say the same things. Virtual reality, it definitely helps. I want to add like a funky star right here. See if I could do this. I suck at stars. And I'm not saying that to, you know, set myself up for like success. Like, oh, I suck at stars, but watch me draw this amazing star. I mean, if that happens, I mean, cool, I'll take it. But I don't know. Like I love this like funky star that I always see people do, and I always want to do it myself. But every time I try, I feel like it. Sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't. Um, we're gonna see how this plays out right now. Actually, yeah, that didn't come out too bad. It's funny. That's always how it is. Yeah, this actually came out pretty cool. I like that star. DJ Puff the Third says, I watched VR chat VODs on YouTube since 2017/18. So was surprised there was a graffiti. Sweet. VODs. Was that videos on demand on YouTube? I watched VODs. I was surprised there was a graffiti suite. What do you mean a graffiti suite? What do you mean by that? That's interesting. That's really cool though. And I'm gonna do this sort of. I'm gonna do a lowercase a. Like that. And thank you all for tuning in and just hanging out with me and watching me, draw. This is cool because I don't know. And I probably always say this, but from the comfort of my home, I'm drawing and just connecting with people all around the world. And I swear that always hits me. Like that is so cool. If someone from like the 1800s saw me right now, they would think I'm like a god or something. I'm gonna have this cut through. What I always try to do is I try to find a balance between simplicity and complexity, meaning, I like the simple style, but anytime there's too much of an empty open space like there just was, I like to put a little something there just to occupy the space and keep the piece full, keep it wholesome and busy, visually busy. Um, the more kind of lines and things you got going on, the more entertaining it is to the eye. So, yeah, if that helps you kind of, keep that in mind. San One says, did you ever mess around with the PC game Vandal Squad before they canceled it. Oh snap! What? Nah. I actually never. Wow, this is the first time I've heard of this game. This is the first time I'm hearing of this. No, I actually never did. Vandal Squad. That sounds dope though. Was it sort of like Kingspray now, or was it a lot more like raw and kind of real in that sense of like, I don't know. Kingspray is pretty real. Tell me about Vandal Squad if you want, in short, right, or whatever. However, detailed you want to get. I'm all ears. I'm just chilling, drawing a piece. So I think I want this bar to like kind of go, kind of go back this way, into like an arrow that overlaps. That could be kind of cool. Fudge it, let's do it. So I'm gonna have this go bam, bam, bam. See if that cuts right there. We're gonna have this go down, bam. Gonna have this go down a little bit. And do I have a ruler somewhere around here? And oh, I do. I was gonna say, and I do not, but I was gonna freehand it. Anytime I can, I'll use tools to make my life easier. That's what they're there for. Before, I used to be so like caught up in like being a real artist, where I was like, no, like I gotta be able to draw straight lines, even without a ruler. Which I'm glad I actually kind of went that route because now I could. But as I get, older in my professional career, I'm like, yo, the tools that's what they're made for, is to make your life easier. Use the tools. There's nothing wrong with that. And, if you could prove that you could do it without the tools, then you're legit. You're good. That's how I feel. Especially that's how I feel like towards projector muralist. I never used a projector until about I don't know, like 8 years into my art career. So that means before that, eight years of just raw freehand can. I was able to do everything. And then once I started using projector, it was more of like, well, it just makes my life easier. Um, I'm a professional, meaning the faster I could get this done, the faster I get to go home, and I hourly, I get to make more profit more. So it made more sense for me. You know what? I'm gonna use that ruler one more time. San1 says, like Kingspray, just without the VR, you were able to upload real images and spray on them. What? That's tight. That's super tight. No, I've actually never heard of that. I've never heard of this game or any of that. That sounds actually super dope. I wish I would have tried that. Okay, so now bam. Bam. All right. Now that I have that, I think I want my V to go behind the arrow. So let me erase my V right here. And I'm debating if I should have the star go behind my arrow. Let me see. Let me erase my V. Let me just see what that looks like. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. I have the star going in front of it, so I'd erase the arrow going through the star. So now we got the layers, building up on each other. I like that. San1 says, it was called Vandal Squad Graffiti Studio. There was some vid still floating around on YouTube if you want to see what it looked like. Dude, I think I will check. Oh, is there more? Let me see the chat. Oh, okay. I see the dot 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 I. Dude, I think I will check that out. I'm just always curious and interested in what's out there in the world, what cool, fun, amazing things people are doing. So I think I will check that out, and it's right in my genre. Vandal Squad. Man, that's a cooler name than King Spray, to be honest. King Spray, I personally thought was like, that's a kind of like corny name. Like I don't know, it just felt like I don't know, kind of poser-ish, to be honest. I was like King Spray, Vandal Squad. That sounds way more legit. And how do I want this O? Debating if I should do a square within this O. Kind of give some more funk to it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So if I go right here, boom, 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 boom. Ah, I actually really like that. Yeah, I actually really like that. Man, this piece is coming out tight. I'm the whole time I'm thinking like, what color should I fill this in? Do y'all got any recommendations? DJ Puff the Third says, I'd love to try VR out personally, but the equipment, new computer, and euros. Plus, I'm getting on a bit age wise and rather confused now. So I tend to watch VR. Oh man, it is a little bit of a learning curve. I'm not gonna lie, even me as a young person now of this age, like even I had to learn how to use it, technology and just learning the hand grips, the game, how to buy, how to set it up, and do all the stuff. Um, I hope there's someone in your family or friends that could help you. If not, maybe my YouTube videos will help. The Master 505 says, when is a new vid dropping? Actually, we have. Oh man, I wish I could show my face or whatever. Actually, we have Atlanta Vlog Part 2 dropping this week. This is the vlog where I actually get the ticket for painting the skate park. So tune into this vlog. I gotta say, it's good. It really gives you a behind the scenes look at what it was like for me and my homie, my teammate, to go out there to Atlanta for the second trip for the grand opening of the Facebook Creator Zone at the Johnson STEM Center. So tune into that. You get to see me paint. You get to see me interact with locals, paint a skate park, get a ticket, behind the scenes of setting up of the grand opening event for the Creator Zone. It's a lot. It's a lot of fun. Good food, a lot of cool stuff. In Atlanta, they have this chicken spot called the Bando, and it basically looks like an abandoned house that like a drug dealer converted into a wing spot. So when you go in there, you feel like you're buying wings from like a drug dealer. You got to check it out. You got to see it. If you don't get to go there in person to experience it for yourself in real life, you get to view it. You get to experience it through my vlog, through my video. So that's gonna drop on Wednesday. Actually, I could even set that to drop tomorrow, really, if I wanted to. So yeah. But so that's the next video. The next VR video, um, it'll probably be next week. What's easier for me is if I do a virtual reality on Twitch, I live stream it. That's a chance for me to interact with people. Then my editors cook that up into a YouTube video. So if I go do a live stream tomorrow on Twitch, we could probably have um, the cooked up version for YouTube edited maybe by next week, maybe by the next 2 weeks. But either way, we have vlogs for this week and next week. So you can expect videos for the next 2 weeks. What's your favorite piece you have done on King Spray? Oh man, that's a tough one. That's a tough one because immediately a few come to my mind. There was the Cell piece that I did, like Dragon Ball Z, the villain Cell. There was the Deadpool piece. I love that one. There was this gray piece that I did. I believe we called it TWG, The Walking Giant, episode one, where it was like a split screen video gameplay and me talking about my life, my graffiti career, how I got into graph. I believe I talked about the TV show I was on. Um, yo, Gilberto Ortiz says altruism is my fave. Yo, thank you. That's another good one. Um, yeah, there's a lot of good ones that I did. Um, Thanks for tuning in, Gilberto. I just opened your gift earlier on the stream. DJ Puff the Third says I've used Vive headset and controllers on Kingspray, so I know I can. Nah, last of my family passed last year. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm 44, don't have a missus or kids. Had a tough life. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. DJ Puff the Third. You know what's crazy, man? Everyone has their own story. It's funny. My homie Marston just chimed in. Says, "What it do, my G?" Marston could even. Everyone has a story, you know. Everyone has, you know, life's hard, man. It really is. But losing a loved one, that's always hard, man. And like you're saying, you know, you're getting older, not a missus, no missus, no kids. You know, that's tough, man. I hope you're hanging in there though. Life is still beautiful. There's still so many positive, great things about life. Um, so yeah, I mean, I hope you're enjoying this live stream. I hope you're sketching with me. Um, but yeah, maybe my videos could help out. We're not sure. And if you ever have questions, you could DM me on Instagram, or if you want to see a video, you request a video, you could drop it in the chat, DM me on Instagram. We do our best to get out as much quality content in timely manner to our viewers. One of the biggest requests after my last video dropped was how to get custom levels on VR. So I'll do a video about that. DJ Puff the Third. Some of the Kingspray works I put them on my Instagram. Oh, for sure. Are you following me on Instagram? If you are, hit me up. I'll follow you back, so I can see some. I got to see some of your Kingspray work. Gilberto Ortiz says, "Hell yeah, bro! Glad you liked." Oh, for sure, man. That was so cool to get a piece from one of the viewers. It felt so like it was the first time that's ever happened. So yeah, it felt cool. All right, let's get started on this N. Lately, I've been having a lot of man. N's are like one of my favorite letters, to be honest. There's just so much swing in it. You know, it goes up, down, and then back up. Thinking if I should do a capital N or a lowercase n. I'm gonna do a capital. So we're going to wing this out. We're going to flip this out. Like that. Bring this down. And I want to have this kind of sit like that, showing the fold, the movement, the flow of the letter. I'm trying to keep my N a little compact, because when I frame these and give these away, I've learned that a lot of the side, top, side, and bottom space gets eliminated. So I really just got to draw a nice, kind of small piece. So I'm trying not to stretch my N out too far, but N's are so fun to just like swing around. I'm learning to grow in my name and really find my flow with these letters. think that'll be safe right there. I like that. So now, what I normally do, and this is sort of like my formula, is I'll do the basic structure of my letter, and once I have that, then I'll start to spruce it up with little things here and there. For instance, like um, so now that I have my basic letter, I'll start to spruce it up with little things here and there, little connections, little handlebars, arrows, whatever. What I want to do is I want to have this. Let me erase this a little bit. It's easier if I erase this now. So what I want to do, I wonder if I should have this hugging. Nah. So I'm gonna have, I don't even know what this is called, but now I'm gonna start to spruce it up with these little things all around it. Little pieces sticking out, little pieces being cut out of my letter. Kind of like that. What I mean by that is, like, if I add a little rectangle coming out of my letter like that, then that gives me something to play with where I can make it look like my arrow, another arrow, was cut, chopped off, and now placed in a very, funky way. Adds more movement, makes your piece a little more dynamic. Something like that. And then on this side, I think I'm going to have a rectangle cut into my piece. So then I get that sort of shape right there. And I think I'll add another little doodad right here. And another doodad right here. What I'm doing is I try to find ways to make my piece uniform and balanced, and I do it by trying to have similar elements all throughout the piece. So if I have a half circle doodad here, all the way on the left, the beginning, I'll try to have another half circle doodad in the middle, and another half circle doodad at the end. If I have an arrow right here, I'll try to have an arrow on this side and possibly this side. And actually, now that I see this little cut open spot right here, this is an opportunity for me to add an arrow right here. I gotta shape this a little better. Okay. All right. DJ Puff the Third says, "Think I am. I only done a few. Well, uploaded the best ones anyway. Perfect. Yeah. Dude, hit me up on Instagram. I want to see them." So now, as you can see, and I like the number 3 a lot. It's just that number. 3 is the crowd. Third time's a charm. 3 is the lucky number. So if I have, I do things in threes. 3 doodads, half circle doodads, 3 arrows, things like that. not everything has to be done 3 times. But me personally, I like that balance, that number. I feel like three is enough. Three enough. How do I say this? Three repetitions of the same element. I think it's enough as long as it's flowed evenly throughout the piece. I think that's cool. So I think now we're ready to start filling. Oh, I've been having fun doing these like uh, what's that word? Like not crooked, but these halos. As graffiti writers, we normally put halos on top of our tags, bombs, pieces, throwies. It's just like a cool element, and I've been having fun doing these like sort of like um, glitched arrows, glitched halos, where it starts this way, then it glitches off, and it glitches back straight to where it was. So I'm gonna do one of those up top, and then I think we're ready to start filling this in. DJ Puff the Third says, "Yeah, found you on Insta. I know I got you on Twitch. Oh, for sure. Heck yeah. After the stream, I'll be sure to tune in. Oh, you know what? I gotta kind of rush through this piece. I didn't fully charge my phone, so I'm gonna do my best to get through this, so that we could get this done in the stream." Gilberto Ortiz says, "Damn, that N is hot." Yo, thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, man. It's funny. I was just saying, like, I love N's, man. They're one of my favorite letters. A's are one of my favorite letters. V's are just always dope in graph. I's are a little harder, to be honest, just because I feel like there's not a lot of I's to reference off of. Not that I bite, but I mean, sometimes you just get stumped and you're like, damn, I need to reference something. And not a lot of people have I's in their name. I don't know if it's just me, but so the I is probably one of the more harder letters for me, just because it's not a lot to go off of. But I like it because whenever I do feel like I come up with a good one, I'm like, yo, I know that's my I. Like it's a original I. So this is what I mean by these sort of like glitched halos. They and I think that's gotta go like right there, something like that, and then this will go right there. Maybe even add some vertical lines right here, give it a little more like funk, sort of like showing that it's right there. All right, let's start filling this in. I'm gonna try to move a little fast just because yeah, again, I didn't fully charge my battery. What color should I fill this in? I did green before. I've done blue. Well, I did blue in my last stream, but I didn't do green. I haven't done green yet. And well, this page got a little bit of. I really like orange too. A nice orange piece would be dope. Whatever I decide, I gotta move kind of fast. I don't know why I keep flipping the page. I could just mark it right here. That's a little too dark. I think we're gonna roll with the green. Anyone got any suggestions for a color? DJ Puff the Third says one of my favorite VR pieces had 2 eyes. Laters, dude. Oh, what? Type VR pieces. I wonder which one was that. I did that, or maybe someone else. Either way, thank you for tuning in, DJ Puff the Third. We'll catch you later. Have a good night. See you in the next video, the next stream. I did blue in my last stream, so I'm gonna do green this time, and we're just gonna start moving. Cause again, yeah, I gotta get moving on this piece. I think I'll rock green as the fill. And I think I'll rock purple in the dimensions. We'll see. just gonna go as fast as I could. This is almost like a speed challenge. Speed challenges always work out. I always actually like them because if they're a success, then like you learn from them. Well, if they're failures, then I mean you learn from them too. Um, I just like them because oh, there's my cats dropping things. I just like speed challenges because it reminds me. I even surprise myself sometimes with what I could knock out in a short amount of time. Sort of like you never know what you could really do unless until you're pushed to that limit. And I think I'm actually going to keep it really simple and not even do highlights. Not even a white highlight or anything. Just a straight fill in, outline, color in the dimensions, and we'll call it a wrap. Let's see how that plays out. I actually kind of like these markers. I always go back and forth. I don't like them sometimes because sometimes I feel like I'll do something and it looks clean, but when I come back to look at it like 2 minutes later, the ink spreads and it makes it real fuzzy. But one thing I like about these markers is I feel like for the most part, while I'm filling in, if I go over it a second time, in that moment, it'll dry the same color, which I really appreciate. Because I hate when markers, you go over it a second time right there and it makes it, instantly darker. It just makes it harder to work with. And these markers tend to, if I'm filling it in at that moment, it'll tend to dry altogether the same color. They do get fuzzy. Gilberto Ortiz says Copics over the 94. Thoughts? Dude, man, that is a good question, Gil. And it's funny because when my homie Marston was over here the other day, I actually said we asked the same, similar questions. We were comparing Prismas, MTN 94s, Copics, or Copics. Honestly, dude, I think I would choose Copics or Copics, however you pronounce it. I think I'll choose Copics over the MTN 94s. Me personally, even this, like this, well, like the color is kind of there, but it's really washed out. 94 in general, even the spray paint, it's a pastel color. They're more kind of muted, calm tones. So you get kind of more, you don't get that vibrancy. And I feel like the Iron Lac Strikers, they have that vibrancy. I feel like Copics have it, Prismas have it. MTN in general, it's just a softer, more muted, kind of grayed out color paint. And these markers are made to go off of the paint so that I believe this green is like, I have the chart right here. Actually, I could show you. Or did I print it out? Yeah. So, these markers are actually based off of MTN 94, their colors. So this green, for example, 187. Oh, it's funny, 187, because I'm murdering this piece. Nah, but let me see, 187, 187. That's weird. That's not there. 187. Am I tripping? 188, 18, 18. What the heck? Where is it at? Did I just get a random? Well, let me see. 110. What the heck? That is so weird. I could have sworn when I bought these, this was the first thing I did was like look at the color chart and oh, here it is. Okay. So 110 in this marker is actually 110 Yosemite yellow, which is like one of my favorite yellows. I'm trying to pull the spray can out. So that's the neat thing about these markers. I'm gonna make this short. That's the neat thing about these markers is you're supposed to be able to paint these markers, draw with these markers, do a full sketch, take that colored sketch to a wall, and reference this color chart, match the markers to the spray cans, and replicate exactly your sketchbook piece onto a wall. So that's the neat thing about them. I haven't actually done that. I need to do that. I think that would make for an interesting video, just interesting content. But to really, whenever brands, companies come out with stuff like this, like, does anyone ever fact check them? Does anyone ever? So maybe I should make a video on that, like fact checking their color chart. So that's the neat thing. That's the one advantage, and that's what sold me on getting these. But I mean, I feel like I could rock, Copics, and I could eyeball it like, yo, this green, this purple. Then I could go to the paint shop, get something relatively close enough. Um, yeah, and I'm not trying to bag on Montana 94. These are just my honest thoughts. I mean, they're not paying me to hold back. They're not paying me to promote them. So, yeah, those are just my thoughts. Let me see. GoBroto says they're matte. Yep, 100%. They're matte. That's sick. Oh yeah, the marker color chart and how it matches to real life cans. And I don't know if people knew this or people know this or not, but how do I say this? Montana 94 and Montana Hardcores are the exact same paint. 94 is the matte line, meaning like flat. It dries flat. Hardcore is the gloss line. So I'll see if I could pull some up in a bit. Again, I'm trying to rush through this because I'd hate for the live stream to end because my phone dies. But 94 and Hardcore have the exact same colors. Eldorado Yellow, Vampiro Black, Wolf Gray, London Gray, Anthracite. They have the exact same colors. 94 is the matte paint and Hardcore is the gloss paint. I personally like gloss now because it's more vibrant. I feel like the gloss clear coat gives it a little more like UV protection, protecting like enamel, something. Um, so I like gloss now, but I will say when I first started out for the first, again, maybe 7, 6, 7 years, all I rocked was 94 because it was low pressure, which meant it was easy to control. It was easy for me to paint exactly what I want when I wanted. Um, and yeah, I just like that. When I was starting out, I wanted that slower paint so I could control it more. But now as I've gotten older, my can control has leveled up. I could rock a hardcore that, and I actually like that fast-paced, high-pressure feel more now. Plus, I feel like the gloss, vibrant paint, it just gives me that pop that I want more. But if I'm doing a mural for a children's hospital, then I'll probably use 94 because it has that softer feel. But if I'm painting, a basketball gym or something with more like energetic feel that needs to be like poppy, vibrant, then I'll probably rock with hardcores. Um, yeah, I wish I'd just keep. I mix so much paints together, like so many different brands when I'm painting, because some brands just have the exact tone of color that I want versus others. The main thing you want to look out for is keeping your paintings flat and gloss. Like there's a time where you could cross those. A flat black canvas with gloss black writing on it. Oh, that looks super dope. Black on black, it stands out. That looks super dope. But if I'm doing like my Michael Jordan mural, my Michael Jordan portrait, if I'm using all matte paint and I just throw in one random gloss brown, that gloss brown is gonna stand out because it's gonna capture light and it's gonna be distracting. It's gonna stand out right away. Um, so I just be mindful of that. I remember the first few times when I made that mistake of mixing flat paint and gloss paint together on pieces, and I remember thinking like, why are some parts of my piece more popular than other? And I couldn't figure it out. It finally dawned on me one day where I was like, wait, it's because I'm using gloss paint and flat paint. Those don't mix, well together sometimes. Not if it's done accidentally. All right, so we got the filling done, and now we're gonna start outlining. Um, Gilberto Ortiz says, "Get him." LOL, get him. All right, yeah, start outlining. Also, we got some new merch dropping pretty soon. I'm actually really excited because I'm getting back into like designing again. With work and creating content, it gets hard to sit down and bang out some designs. But I actually finished up two, and I have them somewhere around here. I could probably even put one right here, or if you're following me on Instagram, you've probably seen it. We have a Run with the Bulls design coming out, meaning like Run with the Bosses. It's gonna be apparel. It's gonna be a sticker. I'm also thinking of making it into a pin, which I think it'll work as a pin. Um, so keep an eye out for that. And we also have a running trains on trains. I enjoy painting trains. There's just something about steel giants and seeing your piece move, like physically move, travel away from you. There's something just dope about them. I love painting trains, and I feel like I don't know if it's just around my circle of people, but growing up, I was always kind of told that, in graffiti, like kind of like the ultimate guys are the train guys. Like, there's just, at a certain point, you graduate into the train rider phase of your life, and that's where I'm at right now. Like, I love painting trains. It's a whole new game, a whole new I had to learn the rules of painting trains. You don't want to paint over the numbers and details or else they'll buff it. And there's just a lot of the nuances of painting trains. Um, but I love painting trains. So I came up with a running trains on trains design. So keep an eye out for that. Um, if you want to see some of my train work, hopefully you get to see one in person. Please bench it and tag me. But also check out my Instagram. Um, yeah, I'm just catching trains during broad daylight and just having fun, really. Really just having fun. Making cool videos. I'm trying to make cool content for you guys. Um, so yeah, run with the bulls, running trains on trains. The train one will be apparel. It will be a sticker, and I'm actually trying to make it a pin as well. That it's a little bit more of a detailed design, so it's hard to make it a pin, but I'm working on it. So yeah, if you guys like my channel, want to support, we got some merch coming out, and yeah, stick around, stay tuned, keep an eye out. It's like I love this stuff though. Like just being a creative and designing my own merch. I was just telling my friend the other day that I also design with. I was like, I want to make all the dream merch that other brands didn't create. The hundreds, diamond, whatever. Like, I want to be like the dream graffiti brand that no one has ever tapped into yet for some reason. And like, why not? There's such a market for it. I feel like not a lot of people. No one has really dropped like prop. I mean, there is a few people. 123 Clan, the Seventh Letter. But even then, I feel like nah. Like my thirst isn't quenched. I'm not satisfied. There's not like a proper graffiti brand that drops dope merch, and on top of that, without being like corny or cheesy. Like I'm gonna say it. I wasn't a big fan of Mark Echo growing up. I kind of thought like the graffiti merch that was made back in the day was kind of I don't know, and I could be totally wrong. These are just my honest thoughts, my honest feelings. I was kind of like, nah, I'm not really into like the Mark. I never got into it, and that's what I mean is like, how come no one out there has dropped like a legit graffiti brand, um, and just made dope products, you know? So that's what I'm hoping to do is make good quality merch, dope designs, dope concepts, and hopefully people dig it, they vibe with it. Oops. Let me know your thoughts on that. I know those are some big statements I just said, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on it. What do you guys think? Who is your favorite that you could say like, yo, like a graffiti brand that they're like, yo, this brand is dropping graffiti related merch, concepts, messages. Um, shoot, throw them out there. And even if I don't know them, well, shoot, teach me something. I don't know everything. Let me see. Gilberto Ortiz says, "Bro, your train work is nice. Guesser is my fave, bro. Guesser is so dope. Gesser, however you pronounce it. I love his work. I'm a big fan of that simple but complex style. Something if I could do so myself, kind of say like similar to me. It's simple with style, but it's hard and it's just dope. Gilberto says, never done one. Oh, you've never painted a train? Dude, they're fun, man. They're just, I don't know. There's something really dope about them. I love them. Thank you for that, though. Trains, I'm telling you, man, trains are a different beast, you know? You gotta do something simple but with some style because if a train is rolling by, people gotta be able to read it fast enough to, you know who you are, but it's still gotta have that flavor where it stands out, where people could go, yo, like that was a dope train, you know? It's a totally different beast, totally different ball game. So thank you for that. I try my best to rock some dope trains. All right, dang, we're moving pretty fast with this. We're almost done outlining, and we're gonna start doing the dimensions here pretty soon. Ooh, outline got a little sketchy. Okay. All right. Never done one. James W says Uprock maybe for brands. Okay, Uprock. I'll make a note of that. See, I never even heard of Uprock. Their current stuff doesn't have throws or burners, which I'd wear. You see, that's what I'm saying. All right, you get yeah. Watch. Stay tuned for the merch that we're dropping, dude. They're fresh, man. Like they're fresh graffiti designs. Like it's yeah, and I'm trying to do it in a way where it's not corny, it's not cheesy, it's actually like, stylish, flavorful. Like I could go out in public and wear it without feeling like, oh, like I'm like a corny, cheesy graffiti guy. Like no, it's a good looking shirt. Um yeah, so okay, Uprock. Uprock SLC, the cap adapters. Uprock SLC, the cap adapters. Huh, okay. I'm not quite sure what that means. Do they make cap adapters or? Okay, wait. How am I gonna? I'm gonna do my dimensions and I'm gonna rock purple in my dimensions. Maybe I'll do green. Cause I think I have another piece in here actually where I did a green. I'm trying to go fast because I don't want this stream to end without me finishing. Oh, I did. Okay. I already have a giveaway that I'm doing that's green and purple, so I'm going to do green and let's do blue. Or like this nice kind of like teal. Yeah, I'm down with that. Alright, so what I do on this part is all the lines that are, horizontal, perfectly flat, or what can be considered, the bottom of the letter of the halo is going to be this blue part. So that's how I stay consistent with these 3Ds because this 3D, it's hard to do. It took me a while to learn how to do it. So that's how I do it. Hopefully that helps you. Uprock is a store. Oh, Salt Lake City. Okay, Uprock SLC. I can get their adapters here on the West Coast. Oh, shoot. Dude. Send me a DM of what those look like. Because we have some adapters here. But I'd like to see what those are about. Okay, so like I said, everything that's kind of considered like the bottom of the letter, I'm going to make this color. It's hard to do these 3Ds. You really got to get it right. Okay, so like that. I'll consider that at the bottom of the. Yeah, I mainly mess with. Damn, there's a few I actually kind of mess with a few cap adapters. There's that pink one. There's this gray one I started using for the XL Rusto cans. There's that wing one where you press down with two hands. So if you're holding the can, you press down with two hands. What else is there? There's a few out there. For the most part, I think I've used all of them. You know, at least experienced and learned how to use all of them. Okay, so that's gonna be the bottom of it right there. That I'll consider a side panel. This is the bottom, so we'll do this. I'll consider a side, so I'm not going to do that, but this line I consider the bottom of the piece. As same thing with this line. That's a side panel. I'll consider this the bottom of this doodad. That's a side panel. This is kind of on the bottom. This is more of the bottom. Okay, so this is the bottom line. This is the bottom as well of this line. And if I do this right, the 3D will look really sick. So that I will consider the bottom right here. That's a side piece. This is a bottom piece for sure. That's a side piece. Side piece, so this is the bottom. Okay, that's a side piece. This I will consider the bottom. That's a side piece, but this is a bottom piece. It's a side piece, side piece, side piece. That's the side piece, but this is a bottom. That's a side, that's a side. This is the bottom part. This is the bottom part. I think this is coming along pretty well. What do you guys think? Salt Lake City, adapters here on the West Coast. James W says it's a blue wing cap adapter for Rusto. The gray is for Velspar or something. Yeah, the blue ones, huh? I actually haven't seen the blue ones, to be honest. Yeah, the gray ones, those are more for, from my understanding, the larger cans because they have a larger valve. I believe like 400 millimeter and up. So yeah, those are, you're right. The grays are for I believe the yeah bigger cans. The blue ones, I haven't. Dang, I haven't even seen the blue ones. I gotta see those. Can you hit me up on Instagram, DM me, or whatever? Send me a picture of those blue ones. Okay, so here's another kind of bottom piece. All right, now I think the rest of these, that's kind of a bottom. Yeah. Oh, so that right there is this. Bam. All right. Now I'm going to do the rest of these 3Ds in black, and it's going to really come to life right now. And I'm doing my 3D down into the center for this one. Right, yeah, this is really coming together now. Yeah, I could see this piece coming to life now. There's a little bit of a dimension, I guess, there. Side panel. You know I'm getting into it when I stop talking, or sometimes when I keep talking. I just get in the mode and I could talk while I draw. But for the most part, when I'm really getting into it, I think I keep quiet and I start getting into my thoughts actually. I'm just thinking of all these things, all these, I don't know, I'm weird like that. I just get into a deep meditative kind of space. I work through a lot of my stresses, my I don't want to say depression, but just hardships of life. Then I come out after the sketch, after the painting, whatever it is, I come out feeling a lot better. As if like I got the answers, I got clarity. Um, I don't know, it just helps me figure out whatever it is I'm going through in life. Okay, so that looks good. It's shaping up pretty good. Can I know where are some of you? So I'm based in California. Um, can we hit the chat with some locations? Like where are all of you tuning in from? I always like knowing. I always like learning where people are tuning in from. It's always cool to me. If not though, that's cool too. But where are you guys hailing from? Let's see, that'll be right there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Dang, I kind of wanna. All right. So where's that blue that I was using? Right here. Forgot. I don't know how I missed these bottom parts. So that's gonna go like that. That's gonna kind of go like that. That's gonna go like that. That's gonna go like that. And this there. Dang, all right. I think that's all the 3D. But what I like to do, oh, let me read some of these. Gilberto Ortiz says 702 Sin City, originally from La Habra, California. Oh, what? Dude, that's crazy. Yeah, La Habra is like 30 minutes from me. 702 Sin City. Is that, oh, that's Las Vegas, right? I think I remember seeing the return address on the package you sent me. Um, so what I like to do at this stage, for me personally, there's a little too much blue going on. The 3D has to be, look a little bit more like how it's looking in this area. You want to balance between the black and your 3D color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break the rules a little bit. In some parts where mathematically it technically should be black or blue, I'm going to add black just so we could kind of add some busyness to the piece. So it's not so simple. Now it's time to kind of spruce it up a little bit. I mainly want to spruce it up right here because there's too much blue right here. I got to break it up with some black. So right here and right here and I think the top. I think once I touch those up very minimally, I think we'll be good to go. Gilberto says, yes, sir. Heck yeah. Okay, so since I'm going to do that, I think that could be... I'm going to make this part black because there'll be a balance between black and blue. Blue on this side, black right here in the middle, and then blue on the right side. So that's kind of, yeah, that feels good to me right there. This part technically, let me see how I want to break this up. I think I want to add this, make this black right there instead of blue. That looks nice. And that's going to be the down part, so I guess that's correct. I think what I'm going to do is just break it up right there. And we're going to have this, I'm going to have this be black. That way, again, we have some balance. We got blue right here, black, and then blue right there. It's kind of balancing it out. I think I want to just add a black line right here, showing where the tip of the arrow breaks off and the rest of it continues. So that feels kind of good. And in certain areas, I'm going to add extra dashed lines just to bring more detail. So what that looks like is sort of like right here. If I do that, and if I do like 1, 2, and then 1, that starts to kind of detail it out. 1, 2, then 1. Let's see, we could do one right here. I actually kind of like that. One right there. And I want to start. So I'm going to break out my thinner, my liner marker. Oh, what happened? Alright, I just got a... Alright, yeah, I just got a low battery warning. So I'm wondering actually if I should just... Is that where we left off right there? Does that look right? We're back. Alright, cool. Yeah, I just got a low battery warning. So I'd hate for this stream to end without me saying like my goodbyes and doing an official outro. That's what you gotta do when you're a YouTuber, right? So I think what I'm gonna do is probably do my outro. We'll call it here, but I'm gonna continue to spruce this up. Maybe just for like the next 5 minutes. Let me see. It's 11:46. Damn, it's 11:46. Let me take 5 minutes to spruce this up with my thin detail liner marker, and then I'll do a little outro. Just because again, yeah, I'd hate for this to end like just randomly cut out. But yeah, thank you all for tuning in and chilling with me. Gilberto, I know you had work tomorrow, and he messaged me saying he'll be able to tune in for a little bit, but he's got to go to bed. And dude, I appreciate you chilling with me this whole way and seeing how this piece comes out, chiming in with the comments and in the chat and everything. Thank you for that. Shinigami says that looks so sick. Yo, thank you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, this will be a free giveaway, actually. So now that you dropped a comment in the chat, you're automatically entered. What I do is I go back, I replay these videos, I write down everyone's name that dropped a comment in the chat, and I put all the names into a hat, and I let my studio assistants, my cats, choose the winners. So Shinigami, hopefully you get it. Girlberto Ortiz says no doubt, bro. 140 says flame, 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 flame. Thank you, man. Thank you all. That means a lot. And this piece, it's just like, I mean, it's maybe like 50% done. I want to do a little bit more background work. I want to detail it, get all the nice shading, nice clean line work done. Yeah, I kind of had to rush through it because I didn't get to fully charge my phone tonight before I did the stream. Hence why a little while ago I froze. I got a low battery warning. And let me do that. Also, what helps and what I appreciate is if you follow me on all social media platforms, all major platforms at the Walking Giant. That follow, that like, those comments, that goes a far way, a long way for me as a creator. So please do so. I appreciate that. And also, you get to see a lot of my other work that I'm doing outside of these live streams. I try to create unique content on every platform, so I'm not just like reusing everything, recycling everything. Yeah, now these lines are starting to get cleaner. I'm starting to see this really come to life right here. And my cat's just spilled all my markers over. Or like all of my... I have like a bucket of used caps and cap protectors. And they just spilled all that over. So great, now I gotta clean that up. I like to even go in spots like this. Now I'm getting like the micro details. Now that I'm going with my finer liner right here. Oh yeah, now we're getting somewhere. Shinigami says, "I'm glad I was able to join one of your streams." Yo, heck yeah! Thank you, man. I'm glad you're able to join too. That one guy says, "Sup." Shinigami says that would look awesome in VR. Insanely awesome, dude. It totally would. It really would. I hear you on that. And I was trying to I was saying earlier, this was actually supposed to be a live stream VR graffiti session, VR, multiplayer. I was gonna hop online, live stream the whole thing, but I cannot get. I was sitting here for hours trying to learn how to live stream on YouTube and capture the gameplay, like on Twitch. I could capture my gameplay, have a camera capturing my body movements, and I could get both those angles easy. I could do that myself. For some reason on YouTube just doesn't. I have no idea what it is. Let me see if I could. I'm experimenting with this. I couldn't get it on YouTube to capture the gameplay and my body movements. So, but I think I found a way to just get my gameplay, which I think is fine because that's what people want to see anyway. Well, some people also want to see my body movements. I've like literally gotten comments like, "You should have a camera showing your body so we could see like how to spray." It gives you an idea of how to spray. So I was like, all right, I'm trying to do that. But yeah, I just couldn't get the tech to work. I'm gonna see if some of my editors, some of my friends could help me like research it and see if we could figure it out. Um, yeah, that way I could just start doing live stream VR graffiti sessions. I think that'd be dope. Man, this is coming up pretty cool. Dang, now I'm starting to have fun with it. I think I was supposed to be doing my outro by now. Yeah, it actually was. Marcin Johnson says, I need to see that on a train. Oh my god. I'm so glad people actually love my train. Like, people actually like my trains. I've been getting a lot of compliments, a lot of nice compliments. And, dude, I know it. A lot of my friends are saying, like, yo, like, you could do burners, you need to do burners on trains. Like, you could do it. Why don't you do it? And I'm like, because it takes so much time. I like being done in about 30, 40 minutes and moving on to the next one. But yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I do gotta drop this on a train. I'll make you guys a deal. If I drop stuff like this on a train, you gotta bench it. You gotta flick it for me. Right. All right. Dang it. You know what? Just to be safe, I think I gotta call the stream right here. Just because I don't want this to. I don't want this to die. Man, and this piece was just starting to get like super dope. Like I actually really like it. Um, Let me see how much. Can I check the battery? All right. Yeah, if you want to see, for those of you that don't know, if you want to see my train work, hit up my Instagram. Um, your boy's been busy, having fun, chasing his dreams, painting trains, making VR videos, coming out with travel vlogs. Um, damn, you could just hear my cats in the background. But yeah, hit up my Instagram if you want to see my train work. Drop a like, drop a comment. That goes a long way for me as a creator on any of these platforms. Ah, man, I'm getting too into it now. I'm having too much fun. All right, I'm gonna set you guys up on the tripod. I'm gonna do an outro. It's time for me to go to bed. I don't want the phone to die without an official goodbye. That rhymed. Dang it. Oh man, I want to keep going on this. You know what? What do you guys think if I pick this up right where it is tomorrow? Did a live stream again tomorrow of this. What do you guys think of that? Let me know in the chat. I'm going to set you all up on the tripod now, and we're going to say peace. Is this upside down now? It is. All right. All right, really quick. So we're saying goodbye now. That's as far as I got on this piece. Shinigami says sounds sick, so maybe I will just continue right where I left off on this piece tomorrow. Live stream that. I think that would be actually kind of cool. I could definitely do it. So let me know. Marston says I'm down to bench it. Gilberto says hell yeah, bro. Great sesh. It was a great time as always. Team F sleep. Yeah, for real. Thanks again for the shout out and love, man. Stay golden, bro. Stay gold, bro. Shock of hands. Yeah, before I peace out, thank you all for tuning in. Hit that like button, drop a comment, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, all major platforms, all that. But I wanted to share these designs we got coming out. So these are, I printed this out. Little design tip: it helps to see your work actually printed out because things appear different on screen than how they do in real life. So you always want to do a test print and see how your designs are actually going to come out. So here's the Run with the Bulls design. And behind this, I have the train design that I'm going to show you next. So yeah, keep an eye out for this. This is the back of the shirt. This is the front pocket of the shirt. And this will be a sticker slash pin. This is the, oh, that's funny. Let me see if I could. All right, so this is the train design shirt. Walking Giants. I think it's a Certified Vandals. Running trains on trains. A little, a little joke there for the boys. But yeah, Certified Vandals running trains on trains. This is the back of the shirt, and this is going to be the front pocket of the shirt, which will also be a sticker. And I'm making this into a pin. So yeah, two designs right here. Please keep an eye out for these. Merch will be up very soon. This year, I want to drop more merch. If you guys want, you can rewind the video and look at those designs. This year, I'm planning to drop more videos, more content, travel vlogs, VR, live streams. And I also want to drop more merch, stickers, pins, hoodies, refrigerator magnets, mouse pads, everything. So I'm already seeing a lot of really positive responses on these designs. I'm a creator, I'm an artist, an illustrator, graphic designer. These are all 100% original illustrations. I didn't pull a Google image and Photoshop minor things. No, I hand drew these. These are 100% genuine, original designs. A lot of love, sweat, and well, actually, no tears, but a lot of love, sweat, and dedication went into these. So if you could support us by getting some merch when they drop, thank you. I mean, that goes a long way. And again, going back to what I was saying, I'm trying to drop merch that isn't corny, that isn't cheesy, that isn't, I want to drop dope graffiti merch, certified vandals, running trains on trains, run with the bulls, and good illustrations. Again, even the bull, I drew this. Like, I hand drew it, vectored it. Even this diamond in the back, I didn't get it from Google Images. So these are all original designs. Um, Again, even this Toro head right here, I hand drew that, scanned it, vectored it. Yeah, what I'm trying to say is these are all 100% original designs. I design for my own brand. I also work and collaborate with some of my close friends that are dope artists, and Marston, and a few people we're working on designs. So yeah, please keep an eye out. Yeah, I just really hope to do a lot of cool stuff this year. But yeah, let me see. Gilberto says hot. Marson says illa. I can't wait to cop some new merch. Shinigami says they both look so awesome. Gilberto says sick as fuck. Probably don't care says just caught the end here. Hope I can watch tomorrow's stream. Yeah, for sure. Probably don't care. I think I'm gonna just pick up right where I left, and you could rewind this video to see how this was coming along. This piece was coming out dope. So I think tomorrow I'll just pick up right where I left, and we'll finish this piece. Um, Gilbert Ortiz says the heavy hitter logo you have on now slaps, bro. Yo, yeah, thank you. Yeah, this was another one too. So yeah, we're trying to come out with some dope merch that represents just street life, street culture, but represents street art, represents I don't want to say like coming up through the struggle, but it represents overcoming obstacles, and that's a lot of what I feel like I'm doing. My team and I are doing. We're trying to build an empire, so a lot of the designs are all original. Again, representing street art, graffiti. If you like that graffiti skateboard kind of culture, that style, that's the type of stuff I'm trying to make. And again, that's not corny, that's not cheesy, and that actually is actually cool, at an affordable price too, with good quality material. So Shinigami says, I'm definitely joining next stream, hopefully at the start. Yeah, thank you so much for that. Thank you guys all for the positive feedback on the sketch, on these designs. Yeah, it makes me feel good. I work a 9 to 5, and after that, I come here and I just try to create content. If I'm not doing live streams, I'm working on designs. If I'm not doing that, I'm always doing something, always trying to create and build something dope for all of you. And in reality, none of this would be possible without all of you. You are the most important element of the equation. All of you people, all the views, the likes, the comments, the support. I mean, that's you're the instrument that makes the magic happen. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. We'll catch you in tomorrow's stream. I guess the whole gang, a lot of people want to see finish this piece. So alrighty then, gang. I think we'll call it here, and see you all tomorrow. Give you a last look at this, and yeah, not to mention, um, it's a little bit of a skewed angle, but yeah, and not to mention, if you drop a comment in this chat, you're entered into the raffle for this piece. So all you gotta do, drop your name, drop a comment in the chat, and you'll get a chance to win this free. I'll get your info, I'll ship it to you. And that looks so amazing. Awesome. Marson Johnson says flame, 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 flame. Yeah, thank you all. Yeah, we have uploads. Atlanta Part 2 was a long vlog, so we split it into 2 videos. Part 1 will be dropping tomorrow, Wednesday, anytime this week, really. And Part 2 will drop next week. As a creator, I wish I could make uploads every day, but it's tough. So 1 upload a week. We're staying true to that. We're trying to stay true to that. And yeah, keep an eye out for the merch, for the videos, and we'll catch you in the live stream tomorrow. We're gonna finish this tomorrow. So all right, without further ado, I think we'll call it here. Thank you guys so much. See you tomorrow. Shoot, peace.